Hi, everybody. Welcome to It's Bizzy. Here we go. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Bizzy, and it is episode 589. Thanks for tuning in. Wherever you're listening to me, please subscribe. And if you would give me a rating, I'd so greatly appreciate it. And I want to say thank you for listening from the start. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. And today's topic is self-care during Thanksgiving. And you might be like, what? Self-care? Who takes care of themselves during Thanksgiving? It's such a busy day, right? You're setting the table. You're making sure you have the flower arrangements, the china, the silver. I don't know if people still actually do all those things, but I know I used to do them. And you pull everything out and make sure everything was perfect. You might even buy new furniture this time of year because you're like, oh, I'm having all these people over and the house doesn't look perfect. So I need to run out to Home Goods and get this, and this. I get it 110%. Where's their self-care in that? I don't hear it at all. I hear a lot of stress, right? A ton of stress. So what do you do? How do you take care of yourself? This is something I never knew. And now being a ripe old age of 57, I have to do self-care. And what does that mean for me? So I can tell you this. For one, because I'm sober, I have to always make sure that I have my drink of choice. It is my responsibility, not whoever's hosting. It's my responsibility. And if I have it at my house, obviously I'm going to have what I like to drink. And you're going to want to have enough for everybody. Because what I've realized through all of my 19 years of sobriety is that people always want what I'm drinking. I will bring like a case of Pellegrino and it'll be gone. And you'd think, well, everybody's going to be drinking the alcohol. Not so true. People like to be healthy these days, you guys. I just had, I was having actually a piece of furniture cleaned in my house. And the gentleman was 26 years old who was cleaning the sofa. And he's like, I don't drink. I don't drink. And I'm like, oh, really? And he said, no, I never have. I don't like how it makes me feel. I'm like, wow. He's not the first person that's in their 20s that are like, I'm not drinking. I just don't like the way it's not healthy. I don't like it. And for that, I'm like, wow. Did they get the memo before I did? Wow, some envy there. But I think it's pretty cool. But back to what you like to drink. What is it that you like to drink like normally? So for me, it's now Saratoga. It used to be Pellegrino, but I love those blue bottles. I just think they're so pretty. So I drink Saratoga, and I know people add simple syrups to it and all that stuff, and I think it's amazing. And I used to go on live and make all these fun drinks, which you can also find on my website. If you go to elizabethchance.com and you go under mocktails, there's a bunch of different recipes there if you're looking for one for your party. But now I don't drink those as much, the sugar stuff. So I just drink the straight up Saratoga bubbly. I like the bubble, but the still is also really good. And I make sure you have enough. So I know they have like buy one, get one free sometimes at Publix down here. They don't carry it at Costco, at least my Costco, unfortunately. But maybe they carry it at, I know they carry it at Total Wine. You would think, why is she going to the liquor store? Because they do have it on sale there quite often. So I do go there and get my Saratoga. So get something that you like to drink and make sure you have enough of it wherever you're going or if you're hosting at your house. So that's self-care number one. Number two, if you know that you've invited someone or you're going somewhere, that there's someone there that kind of triggers you. You kind of feel like, oh, I don't know if I can have this conversation. Or they're talking politics at the table. And you feel completely different than what the people are talking about. I've learned the hard way that we do not talk about politics. So wherever you go, you can say, this is a non-politics area. We are not talking politics. We can talk about the cranberry sauce. Who likes which cranberry sauce? Do you like the cranberry sauce that's Ocean Spray that comes out of the can and looks exactly like the can and even has the indentations in the can? Or do you like it with oranges? Or do you like it with a little spice? You can talk about those sort of things. Or how do you like to make your turkey? Do you cook it in a deep fryer or do you cook it on the grill? How do you like to do that? You can talk about recipes. You can also talk about fun facts that you might not know about people at the table. So I'm not saying like do spin the bottle like we used to do when we were kids, but do something that you're like, okay, tell me one G-rated thing about yourself that I don't know about. And so that would be kind of fun conversation, and everybody can share things where you're like, that's kind of fun. I didn't know that about my friends. That is a great thing to do at your Thanksgiving table. The other thing is taking a time out. when you need a timeout, you're allowed to do that. So let's say you are hosting and you're like, I just got the turkey in the oven. Rather than watching the Macy's Day Parade, maybe you go and say, I'm going to take a walk. I'm just going to take a walk and I'm going to put on my favorite podcast. I have so many podcasts I listen to now. So it's not just me. I listen to so many. I actually love, and I have to pull up the name of it, you guys. That's how bad it is. I love it. And I don't even know the name of it, but I was just listening to it on my walk. Abiding Together podcast with Sister Miriam. Love, love, love. It's Sister Miriam and two of her friends. And they all, right now they're talking about cultivating beauty. It's last week they were called, it was, I think cultivating peace. Let me tell you what it was. I think it says on here. But I love that they just bring out the light and they talk about things that us ladies like to talk about. So that's one. So listening to that. Also, Wild of Heart is also amazing. And that is with, oh my gosh, his name's Eldridge. What's his first name? Isn't this terrible, you guys? John Eldridge. Amazing, Wild at Heart. I love both those podcasts. I can tell you Abiding is only half an hour, so it's fast. So if you decide, I'm going to go take a quick 30-minute power walk and listen to some good stuff, put it on that Abiding podcast with Sister Miriam. It is amazing, game changer, so it will bring you back. The one thing that I also love about Wild of Heart is that at the beginning, John Eldridge does a total peaceful, a breathing in and breathing out, which centers me. And so now, if you are in the middle of doing things, and you're like, this person's driving me crazy. I can't go out for a walk right now. It's snowing, it's raining, it's freezing. I can't do it. What can I do? Take a deep breath. Breathe into 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold again for 4, and do that. And it will get you centered again. And gratitude. Gratitude is always the best attitude. And Thanksgiving is the best time to be grateful, right? So I always love to go around the table and say, what are you grateful for? To the people that are sitting around the table. And everybody says one thing that they're grateful for that year. And it's a time to bring things back into center and be about positivity and to be about finding the grace and thanking God for like whatever it is you're grateful for this year. And even if you aren't with your family of your kids or whomever, and you feel like you're missing something, there's a way to change that. You know, you can be happy for the fact that your kids have a place to go that isn't with you. Maybe they're having a Friendsgiving. Maybe they're going to another, maybe a different family member's house for the holiday and you weren't included. And does that mean you have to automatically have a pity party? Does it make you want to go and like, oh, I'm so upset. I've been sober for a little bit, or I've been sober for a long time, and I'm really triggered, and I really think that maybe I should have a drink because I'm feeling so sorry for myself. Change it, my friends. Change it. Change the way you view it. How blessed are they that they got to go to this? I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy that they have friends and family to go to. And I'm happy that I get to just sit here on the couch and eat this pumpkin pie or pecan pie with a fork, watching football and enjoying myself, or watching your favorite Christmas movies, because now it'll be officially the Christmas season as of Thanksgiving Day. So make sure that you do whatever it is and you can't feel guilty about it. So even if you have 2 servings of turkey and you're just at home with you and your spouse, or you and your partner, or you and just a couple friends, and you decide, I'm going to just have 2 servings of my turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing. And you don't have to worry if anybody else likes it. You just make the things you like. So be grateful for that. You don't have to pretend that you like this really glamorous gourmet turkey. You really just like your plain turkey, or you'd really like your plain mashed potatoes and you don't want anything fancy. So you're really grateful that you get to do that with whomever you're with. That's how we get to change the way we're viewing things. See, if we're looking at things with jagged eyes, or we're looking at things to say, oh my gosh, where am I finding something wrong with this? We are all able to do that. We are all able to look at a glass half empty or half full. It's all up to us. It depends on where you are on your journey, right? If you're not in a good space, you're going to look at things like they're bad. If you're in a good space, you're going to be like, that's so positive. I'm so happy. We have to go and feed the light right now, you guys. There is so much darkness. There is so much negativity. There is so much dividing us. Are you going to fall for it? Are you going to take care of you? Or you can say, all of this may be going on around me, but in my little bubble, I'm going to stay happy. I am going to stay happy no matter what that means. If that means listening to your Christmas music on 10 in your house and dancing around the kitchen going, this is awesome. Jingle bells, whatever that is. Taking care of you. Watching the Christmas movies that you love, that bring you so much joy. Maybe you normally watching it with somebody you care about in your family and they aren't going to be there. Does that mean you can't watch it? No, it does not. You get to bring out the popcorn and watch it by yourself. And just remember those amazing memories that you've had, and you don't know what's going to happen in the future. That's the biggest thing. This might feel like a different Thanksgiving for you, but that doesn't mean the following year isn't going to be different in another way. We're always changing, always evolving. We always have things that are going to look different, but there's some traditions that don't change. But maybe this year the tradition did change. Does it mean the world is coming to an end? No. You have to find the positive in everything. It's our job these days, and it's extra hard, and we've got to put in extra effort. I know I do. I have to get out there and I have to walk with my dogs, and I have to get outside and breathe fresh air. And you can do that even if it's kind of chilly out. Just put on an extra layer. Get outside, breathe that fresh air. Get into the light. Listen to something that you know makes you happy. If you love a certain, station or certain singer, make sure you put that on and it'll make you laugh. And remember that Thanksgiving is one day, you guys. It's one day. It's one day. And maybe you are like a shopper and you get up for Black Friday sales. So guess what? You're going to be able to go to bed extra early and you're not going to have so much to clean up. And that's another positive. The other thing that I do is I always carry with me my rosary. So for Medjugorje, I have this one. This is one of my favorite rosaries. And I always have it on my nightstand. And I sleep with another one under my pillow. I know that's superstitious, but it does, it brings me peace and love and helps me sleep better, actually. So this is my Medjugorje green rosary, and I hold it in my hand. And at times when I need to, or I put it in my pocket. For you, it might not be a rosary. Maybe it's a medal that you carry. Maybe it's a coin. Maybe it's a rock. Something that if you rub it, it gives you like a sense of bringing you back in that moment, bringing God with you in that moment, and bringing peace in that moment. Bringing God into everything for me is a game changer because I learned a long time ago. I heard this in a 12-step meeting, by the way, but I heard that, everything is happening in God's time for God's will. It might not be your will. It might not be comfortable, but God has a plan and we might not like it. There's been many things I've gone through that have been like, oh my gosh, why do I have to go through this? But I come through it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I learned so much, or I'm stronger. I needed to have that lesson that I went through. Whatever it is, it's like we always are evolving if we're human and we're willing to do it. If we don't want to get out of our comfort zone and we don't want to go to these places that feel hard and we're like, I just want to hold steady to feeling sorry for myself, nothing's going to change. We have to go with the flow, even if it doesn't look normal or feel normal or look like what you want it to look like. I mean, I think we're all striving for this Norman Rockwell painting, where everybody's there and the big turkey and everybody's sitting around and everybody's happy. But that's not how it is in reality, you guys. It's not. It's a lot of work. It's exhausting. The dinner lasts maybe 2 hours maximum that everybody's going to be sitting there. And you pray that there's not a fight, but there's been lots of fights at lots of Thanksgivings I've gone to. And it's not been fun, okay? And you just can't wait for it to be over. You're like, when is it time to go? And so if you're there and you're getting to the 2-hour mark and you're like, I've been sitting at this dining room table and I need to go home because I'm so full. I feel disgusting. I want to go home. I don't want to sit at this table anymore. You can have a code word with your friend, or if it's yourself, you can have an excuse. Why do you have to go? I have to go because I need to go feed my cat. I need to go feed my dog. I need to go home, and I forgot that I didn't turn my outdoor light on, and I don't want to go home because it's getting darker and I'm kind of nervous. I just want to get home early. Whatever it is that you can think of, have that excuse ready to go. Because why people are going to look at you and go, why are you leaving? And you're going to be like, And we don't want to make an excuse. We want to be ready. We want to be prepared on how we are going to get to that place that we are going to be like, I got to go. I have an excuse right here. And the other thing is taking care of yourself. And if you need to set up if you have to go, you know what? On Friday, I don't want to go shopping, but I do want to get a massage. I got through this. It's something to look forward to, you guys. Always having a plan to look forward to is so important. It's like a game changer to have something to look forward to, because if we do, we don't have to stay in this place of like, no, you get to be looking forward to something. You guys, I just have to tell you, I have to thank you that I'm grateful for you. I will not be on next week. I'm going to be traveling. So I will not be on next week. I'm celebrating my daughter has going to pass the bar, and she's getting sworn into the Massachusetts bar. So it's pretty exciting. So I will be in Boston. I will not be here next week, but I want you guys all to know that I'm thinking of you. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous Thanksgiving. Oh no, I'll be on with you the week before. I guess I will be on with you right before Thanksgiving. I'm thinking a week ahead. Oh, well, I gave you the tips anyway. Self-care over the holidays. Maybe when I tune in next week, in 2 weeks from today, I will have a guest on. I have an amazing guest coming on for Thursday. That's going to be amazing. And then I have another amazing guest coming on for Thanksgiving week. And then there we go. We'll be in the holiday season. So just know this, you are not alone. And when I come back the week of Thanksgiving, I might come on and give you some recipes. How does that sound? If you have an idea that you want me to talk about the week of Thanksgiving, let me know. Email me at elizabeth@elizabethchance.com. And again, you can DM me. I might not get to you right away. It's better to email me. If you email me, I'll respond to you right away. I don't check the DMs as much as I should. But please reach out and know this. You are not alone. You can do anything. You just have to put your mind to it. And you are going to put those rose-colored glasses on. I don't have rose-colored glasses in front of me. I only have regular glasses. But put on the glasses, the rose-colored glasses, and enjoy yourself and have fun. You're worth it, you guys. You are so worth it. You can do this. Sending you guys big hugs, cheering you on, and thanks for listening. And will be back on Thursday with amazing guests. Take care, everybody. Bye. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe wherever you're listening to this podcast, or if you're watching me on YouTube, press subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.